Hello and welcome back to Runner's Fortune and the Wrath of Sypetia.
Come by.
And jumping right back in with our reintroductions again, we've got Jamie playing both Miss and Gwenira. Zach playing Cav. Yes, Dice Goblin playing Cav.
You mean Lickmaster?
Sure, Lick's a lot.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know, I think I might like Lickmaster 5000 now.
One.
And we've got Nick playing Casper. And as always, I am Nate, Dungeon Master.
Beast, Sir, Lickmaster 5000 V version 2.
I think your character sheet says you're version 2.1, thank you.
I am. 100% correct.
And with that, we'll jump back into our recap. So you all are in the city of Bolaton, and you are working on an assassination for the Jacobs family of a warden.
How the tides have turned.
Christovan. And, well, you sent somebody to scoop out the house. He went in a little bit further, ended up losing an arm in the process.
He's an eager beaver.
Yep.
He's a stupid beaver.
You went into a store called the Wandering Ring, and Cav and Gwenira each got their future told. And
sad face.
Then Cav and Casper headed off towards a temple, an unmarked temple, and after the rest of the group finished with Gwenira's reading, they all followed.
The temple just turns out to be exactly where we need to be, apparently.
About 10 minutes later. And that's where we left it. And I'm going to do anything in particular on your route to the... and Ollie did leave you all to go rest, because, you know, he's newly missing an arm.
Did he tell us where we could meet him again so we could get information?
He said he'll find you.
Oh.
I like how you neglected to put in there that Cav had a heart and gave him a magical item to throw his limb. But
and that
that's
day,
right.
Cav's heart grew 3 sizes.
Dude, if his heart was the size of the Grinch, man, he'd gotta have a lot of issues with heart attacks.
I mean, you're already huge.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Had a itty bitty little heart before.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm actually going to try to get to where I'm going faster, so I'm going to pick up the pace and try to lose my tail.
Okay.
So I will actually do a stealth check.
All right.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
He's just gonna leave Casper behind, apparently.
You have a 19 stealth, right?
Yes.
Cool. So 19 plus 17 is 36.
Cool. So you are actively following Cav right now. Yeah, this will still be against your perception defense.
29.
All right. You lose sight of him.
The rest of us are going to meet up with you, and Casper's just going to be lost in the city.
I'm trying to get to where I need to go faster, so I have a little bit of time to do what I need to before the rest of the group gets there.
So you're being sneaky or fast? Because they're two very different things.
Well, I was trying to get away from him first, so I was stealth, and now I'm going to pick up the pace because I'm assuming I know that he hasn't been able to find me.
You don't know that yet.
All right, well, I'm going to pick up the pace now. I'm gonna pretend like I know that my stealth check was successful. That Cav knows his stealth check. His knowledge is not that great. He doesn't stealth that often, so when he rolls, and he's, oh, cool, I did it!
How far is Cav in front of me before he stealthed?
About 30 feet.
Is he going in, like... Are you going in, like, a general direction, like, straight?
Yeah, because he doesn't know where you were going.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, that's why he's gonna be lost in the city.
You hadn't told him anything. You just
All right, never mind.
got up and left.
Then negate my stealth check.
Okay.
I will just pick up the pace a little bit to try to get, instead of being 30 feet, be like 60 feet.
All right. So Cav notably picks up the pace and seems to be trying to not necessarily get away from you, but to expand the distance. What do you do, Casper?
I'm gonna run and I'm gonna jump into my smoke form and I'm gonna blink step 50 feet to try and catch up to him.
All right. You teleport on up and you teleport right next to him.
Hello, where are we going?
You'll find out when we get there.
Noted.
There's some
Most
things
action
I
we've seen
need.
in a while.
What?
It's the most action we've seen in a while.
Well, I mean, you're in the room, so I'm assuming you heard what the lady said about my future. So
I didn't hear anything. You just stood there. You just stood there for like a few minutes and then got up and left. We didn't hear anything.
He was on a stool.
I was, and I feel like I was a very big person on a very tiny stool.
I mean, it was a tiny stool, sir.
The knees were literally right here.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those kiddie stools that's like 8 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
That's a funny image.
Yeah.
It's pastel colors with animals on it.
It's almost like, a basketball player sitting on the floor
Yes.
with his knees up to his chest.
So we've been walking about 10 minutes.
Yeah, before you send the message. It's been about 10 minutes.
With my bird?
Yeah.
Okay. And it was a 30-minute walk. So
I mean, if you're picking up the pace to a jog, it'll probably take you 10 more minutes.
I would like to do
Instead
that.
of 20 minutes.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
I will relay that to my shadow. So if he would like to jog, or you can, still follow behind. There's just something I need to take care of.
Okay. I'll just keep following with you.
Cool. So 10 minutes later, you guys arrive at the temple. It is a very plain temple. You go inside?
No other deity markings on it. It's just completely unmarked, right?
Correct. I mean, there's some generic religious symbols, but it's still very plain. It's all stone carved. There's no gold work, unlike the temple to Sypetia, which was solid
Gaudy.
gold and jeweled and
Ugly.
All right. Yeah, I will walk in and see if there is a proprietor there, or if it's just free game.
yeah. So you walk in, and there's probably a dozen rows of pews in different directions, and along the walls are shrines to all the major deities,
I will look for.
other than Sypetia.
I will look for the Marish Shrine. I will turn around first and say, I don't know if you worship someone, but I need a few minutes by myself, please.
Of course. And I'll come in. Gonna go look around.
Oh, those of you that are coming behind, what are you guys doing? Anything in particular, or just traveling?
You mean me, myself, and I?
Yes, you yourself.
No, I'm just traveling.
My bird is there with you. You can talk to the bird.
No, we're just gonna walk. I think Gwenara's kind of lost in thought. And Mist is being respectful of that.
Okay.
Every now and then my bird flies down and pops you on the head with his beak.
Which you.
Huh?
Which you. There's two of me.
No, the bird is realizing that the tall person... The bird doesn't know Gwynaira.
Oh,
the bird
okay.
knows you.
Okay.
So it just swoops down and like, this is probably something you're used to.
Missed.
Yeah. Just every now and then.
You need to get kitty claws to the
It
face.
just keeps you entertained. Does this being have health?
The spectral.
No.
Because you can interact, so technically could misshoot it, and would it just the bullet phase through it?
Yeah.
But it can't, like, do much.
It can't attack anything. It can just interact as if the bird was a bird.
Correct. Yeah.
Or whatever the creature is.
So it can peck, but
Yeah.
it can't actually damage with.
Yeah, I know.
Peck.
It's just
Yeah.
it's just the annoyance. It's flying around in circles, flies, comes back, pecks you on the head, and then continues just to make sure that you know where you're going.
Unless Mist had something with Ghost Touch on it, at which point, yeah, it would absolutely obliterate the
Please don't kill my bird.
spectral.
I'm looking to see if I do.
Please don't kill my bird.
No, I don't think I do.
I mean, you guys won't know where we are.
Alright, so you head on over to the shrine.
What does the shrine look like? Candles, things of that nature.
Yeah. Most unlit.
Most unlit.
Yeah.
Cool. I will light. I like even numbers. So do a roll at here. That's a 5. So we're gonna light 4 candles, and then I would like to just meditate.
Okay.
Religion check, because it's been a while since I've felt his presence. But is that right? Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming the pulsating has still been pretty weak on his chest since he got out of. Yeah, I would like to. He's grown accustomed to this feeling over the years, and yeah, just wants to kind of reattune with him.
All right.
So we'll do a religion check. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good number considering it's a 4. So 22.
All right. You do feel a gentle touch.
Can I ask it a question?
You can do anything you want.
Is this the right path? Still.
Right or wrong is the only path that you have available to you at this point. All other paths will take you back to this one. There is no running from this storm.
Has the sparrow made itself known?
Not yet.
Okay. I will continue to. Is my family safe? It's like shaking a magic 8-ball. Future uncertain.
Try again.
The one really weird answer, you're a dumbass. Wait, what?
I already know that. Is my family safe? You're a dumbass. But how does that correlate? What's the meaning? I must know.
No one is ever truly safe. But there are 2 of your family in more peril than most.
I wonder who that could be.
I will sit there for another 5 minutes, just in silence. Just absorbing the feeling and the warmth of his touch, I guess.
Okay. Casper, what are you doing?
We're gonna get there and you're gonna be done.
I really want to be an asshole, but I shouldn't. And not for the way that everybody's thinking.
Go ahead and do it.
Oh no, it's nothing with you. It's nothing with you.
I'm gonna burn down this temple.
Well, is there any shrines to Sypetia?
Not
Not in
here.
This is not
No,
the.
Sypetia gets her own temple,
Oh, okay.
all in gold and jewels.
Oh, okay.
All the rest of the deities get to share a small temple.
Noted. Okay, I won't be an asshole then. I'm just gonna sit in the pews and just kind of take in the ambiance. Kind of. I mean, actually, you know what? I'm gonna try and see if I can kind of quietly meditate and see if I can speak to the Sparrow Mother, just in my head.
All right. You feel a touch of another consciousness.
What is that? What's with us and trying to talk to gods?
Taking powers.
We have a
I'm
problem.
like omnipotent
It
sugar
would have worked
daddy.
disgusting after the last time.
Yeah, jeez.
I know, not Casper, but you think Nick would have learned this lesson.
I think
Oh, no, I learned. That's why I'm playing it cautiously.
Race, so
This one I have a fix for if anything goes the way of Volcus.
splatter.
Maybe that might have that's plan B. That's plan C. If contingency plans go wrong. Can I try and reach out to the other consciousness?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's another Voltus situation.
I swear to God.
All gods are, for whatever reason, completely obsessed with whatever character Nick has.
That's how Nate starts all of his campaigns. When Nate says he has a deity, he rolls a dice, and anything that's not a natural 1, the god's going to go after his conscience.
Well, Volcus was after a lot more than just my conscience.
You suck up gods.
With a
Yummy.
spoon.
Yeah. And then there's Gunira, who's just eating them like spaghetti.
That'll bend you strong.
It dilutes the flavor of the god as they get sucked in.
It just leaves.
What do you say?
We're just gonna go kind of beat down the door here, just like, hello? I feel someone else is there. Who is it?
Yes. Hello.
That's a crow mother.
He didn't actually say he was talking to the sparrow mother. He just said there was another conscience there. It could be a sparrow. It could be, or it could be a crow. Maybe my bird turned into a crow and is now sitting on his shoulder going, "Ah!"
In his ear.
just
Sorry, couldn't help myself. I'm broken. He doesn't know what else to do.
I'm trying to. I don't know. I didn't think I would get this far.
So she had you at hello?
He's very weak-minded.
God, I hope not for being
He
able
thought
to be a
Cass was,
scholar.
but Casper just, hello.
Somebody talk to me.
Somebody talk to me.
He was very, very lonely before this. What do you know of Sypetia, the goddess?
I know that she's an evil cunt.
I'm pretty sure he has.
Oh.
Washington Focus.
Did
I think so.
I don't think I did. I mean, we can go back and watch the videos and see. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go rerun the tapes later. I want to see this.
I mean, they're all there, so go for it. Give us more watch news and stuff.
That's true.
Comment stupid on the bottom.
This Nick asshole.
Yeah, make stupid comments about yourself.
He would have thought he learned the first time.
You just comment on our own videos. You thought I would have learned.
No.
Ourselves in the comments section.
Yeah, I mean, technically comments do get you more likely to be noticed by the YouTube algorithm.
I am subscribed. I can't do that.
Make sure your picture doesn't look like you. No one will know.
Oh, I don't have any profile picture. It's just a letter.
On camera.
That pillar on the island, was that weakening her?
Yes. You are one step closer to your goal.
This might be too asking too much, but can you? Is another one near us, or can I get some direction towards the next pillar?
Sypetia's power is too great over this land.
Ask again later.
I'm just gonna say I'll need to mull some things over. I'll reconnect with you later, and then I'm just gonna break the connection.
Well, that was rude.
Click.
Yeah, I know. Click.
Later.
It's really gonna suck when you.
Thanks for nothing. Bye.
It's really gonna suck next time you try to talk. Future uncertain. Future uncertain. Future uncertain. If she even picks up.
Well, to be fair, the first time he interacted with her, he passed out. So this is improvement.
Nate hasn't said you've come out of your trance yet. Maybe you did pass out.
I'm just laying like stomach bent over the pew.
No, I feel like you would have smacked your head on the pew and then slowly slid to the side. Here.
Got a big welt on your forehead.
Anything else from the two of you right now?
No, I'm just gonna my plan is to just sit there and bask in the warmth.
All right.
I'm just gonna
Maybe light a few more
plunder
candles.
stuff.
All right. Well, the other two of you, one of you, two of you, wait, now arrive at the temple as well.
My bird will fly over to me and indicate that they're there. So I will stop and get up and head outside. And did you guys come inside?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Then I'll head outside. Fuck.
Casper, you get up as well?
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna go outside and do a few things.
Hey, so where's Ollie? The person who has the information of where we need to go is not here.
Yep, he's taking a rest and said he'd find us. He didn't want to follow along.
He didn't tell us where that.
Missing a whole limb.
He didn't tell us where he went to get on that minecart.
No, he said he would find us later.
Fuck.
Gabby should rip his other arm off next time.
No, I need him to grow the other one back first.
Oh.
Jeez.
What's he need with 2 arms? What does he need with 2 arms anyway?
Well, does anyone else
So-
need to go shopping?
I'm good. Do we know a general direction of where you said where he was? No.
No.
Nope.
How tall is this temple we're outside of that's to the other gods?
1 story.
Darn, okay.
It's a little shack.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
He was actively bleeding when he came to us, right?
Follow
it
the
was.
blood trail. Go back and follow.
It's not a bad idea.
We could at least try.
Yeah.
As well, that's really good idea, actually. Let's do that.
You have, so you know that Ollie went to where he lives.
Yep.
But he got some other boys to watch the inns.
That's
to
right.
report back to you.
Yeah, that's right.
And you did also tell them that you were going to be at one of the inns.
Which inn was that again? Did we actually get the name of
got a
it?
name? I mean, we probably did.
Yeah, the Leaky Stool.
Right.
That's right.
So let's head that way. Because
Okay.
he did give us the direction of where that was.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and numerous other people could
Yeah.
give you directions to the Leaky Stool.
Yeah.
It won't be challenging to
Yeah.
get to.
Okay.
What is this? Okay. Sorry. Did we get a general description of what this Worgen looks like?
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Okay.
He's black but starting to gray, and one of his eyes is missing.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Snarf just to kind of circle and keep an eye out for him while we are walking to the Leaky Stool.
All right. So it takes you about an hour, but you get to the Leaky Stool, and it looks kind of like the name entails.
Our kind
Great.
of place. Calf's kind of place. Run down. Piece of shit. Hole in the wall.
The leaking stool.
Is there a kid out front?
There's not a kid out front right now.
Okay. You want to... What time of day is it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Late afternoon.
Okay.
So most of his stuff happens in the evening time, if I remember correctly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's probably been about, 2.5 hours since I've summoned Snarf? Thereabouts?
Closer to an hour and a half.
Closer to an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to go inside and sit down and rest for a little bit?
Probably not the worst idea.
And then
As well.
just kind of wait and...
Maybe we can talk, plan.
Yeah.
Because we do at least have an idea of what this place looks like underground now. So maybe we start discussing what it is we want to do.
Game plan of figuring out how to go in and stuff.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, you would think if it's... Let's go inside and grab a table first before we discuss this outside.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all head on in. There's a group of 2 over there. A handful of individual people scattered. And a table with 8 kids sitting at it.
Did they notice us?
Is there a spot at the head of the table?
No, it's a round table.
But there's an opening
There's
for them to get in and out?
there's 5 openings.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez. You're so great with children. You go talk to them.
Well, that's fine. I'll pull up a chair and just sit at one of the openings.
Well, here you are. Damn, took you long enough. Takes a swig from his tankard.
Who is this? Just
One of the
random
kids.
Just a random child.
Because you sat down at the table.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to be an asshole and respond to this kid or actually be like, yeah, we had stuff we had to take care of.
We are adults with business and duties.
Elevator told us you were going to be here. You've been waiting.
I said we
I mean, we're here.
Yeah, well, I saw Cristobal like an hour ago. I saw him like 20 minutes ago. I saw him an hour and a half ago.
Okay.
We've all seen him. We've been here waiting so we can tell you where we saw him and then go out looking for him again.
Okay. So 20 minutes ago, where was he?
20 minutes ago, he was coming out of one of the other taverns.
Which direction from here was he at?
Straight up the street due west.
So I will look in and direct Snarf and through Snarf vision
All right.
and have him start flying due west.
All right. Cool. So Snarf is starting to fly.
Yeah. Okay. So does he do like a rotation? Because you said you saw him an hour and a half ago. So does he hit certain spots at certain times?
I mean,
That you're aware of?
we've been watching for one day for 2 hours. Not that long.
But I mean, have you never seen him in passing before? Just
Not that we paid attention to. Not that we've monitored his movements of.
okay. Well, now we're here. So go back out.
All right. They finish their drinks and head on out.
Okay.
I guess we take the table.
Might as well. It's
Probably
speedy.
responses if you just would.
I think they might have just been drooling.
That's fair.
I mean, were they all boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably would have just been drooling and then on the floor.
Fair enough.
Probably paralyzed, but you know. C'est la vie.
Is there a way? Is there a wait staff here? Or
I
is
doubt
it,
it.
You just see a bartender.
okay, I will go up to the bartender. Howdy, friend.
Hi, laddie. What can I do for you?
Do you guys serve some? Do you serve food here?
No.
Darn.
I don't think I would want food from this place anyway. It's probably deadly.
Do you want food? No.
Yeah, we'll
You know
take
what?
7.
You don't want leaky stool food?
What's the cost? This is a tavern or is it tavern/inn?
Just the bar.
Just the bar? Okay.
I mean, it's in. Or the Leaky Stool is just a bar. It's
Just
not
a
an
bar.
inn or
Correct.
anything. Oh, okay.
Okay.
14 copper.
It's kind of
I
expensive.
give him 2 silver. Because what's 10 copper for 1 silver?
No, 100 copper and silver.
God, now I gotta do that.
Or is that a recent change?
Means I gotta do the math and get change from this fucker?
Yeah, 10 copper to a silver.
Okay, so I will give him 2
Yeah,
silver.
I think you changed that when you got rid of like star pieces.
Yeah.
And
So I will give him 2 silver. And I'll tell him just as much that'll cost.
Cat is trying to get us smashed.
Alright. Portia, 10.
Alright, thanks. And I'll walk back over with the 10 drinks.
Spits into a mug, starts wiping it out.
God!
I spit into a mug. And I don't wipe it out.
Gross.
Walk away.
Yeah.
You just spit into a mug. And that's
Actually,
all.
I just take an empty one and go. And then put it down.
Gross.
Starts wiping it out too. Smearing it around with his musty rag.
Yeah.
So I will sit down and I will give 1 to each one of them and 1 to Casper, and I will take the other 7 for myself.
And Cav will not be useful.
Alright. So you all start drinking your drinks?
I mean, I assume the rest of us didn't see him spit in the mugs.
Nope.
I didn't spit in ours. I spit in an empty one at the.
No, the bartender.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Yeah, because he's spitting into
Yeah,
the empty mugs.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell him that he did that either. I'm just going to give him to him. Here you go.
Okay, I guess we drink. How is it? After 1 sip, how is this?
It's warm ale.
Does it taste like piss?
No.
Good afternoon!
I like to imagine that when I summon a flask or a tankard of ale, it's actually chilled when I summon it.
It's the perfect temperature.
Exactly. So while we should discuss this, while we were discussing this, I will pull the charcuterie board of fine cheeses.
Fine bloody cheeses.
And there's some craisins. They're not quite grapes yet, but they're not quite raisins. Graisins. And and I think that's all I have. And I'll put it on the table. But I'll have it on the nice piece of wood that I cut from the tree.
That's probably oozing sap at this point. Or did that already drain out?
It's already drained out.
Oh, okay.
It's a little sticky sometimes when you pull a piece of cheese off. or one of the graisins.
Oh, God. Okay, well, we should figure out what the hell we're doing next.
So
I have a feeling that whatever is going on down there is kind of important that we figure out what they're doing.
Doesn't that strike anyone as a little odd that minecart 15 minutes ends up in a cavern with dwarves smithing and mine, but there's no mountain?
well, I mean,
there's quite a mountain.
yeah, this is
there?
built
The
in.
city is built out of it.
Yeah, it's built into the mountain.
No, I mean hill, but
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, if you live anywhere but places like Colorado, it's a mountain.
But I mean, do you think we should inform the Jacobson family or the Jacobsons about?
I mean, I
Yes.
might get information first. Because, we go and tell them, they'll be like, okay, so...
Now, when you say information, you mean kill people, right?
I mean, probably. That'll probably end up being what happens.
Sidebar, real fast. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. Does the Jacobson, that group organization, do they have like a seal or something that was recognizable when we walked into their...
You didn't see one.
Okay.
We should ask them.
Mist.
Oh, yeah. Heh.
No, never mind. That was the symbols of the hood that they were wiping.
Yeah.
away. No.
Okay.
No.
think the Forest Cult, whatever, might have had their own symbol, but I don't think the Jacobs family did.
You at least didn't see one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I like gathering information. And by gather information, we kill
At the
people.
very least. Yeah. We should figure out what's happening so that we don't kill the wrong people.
That's fair.
Or what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, honestly, to tell you the truth, if somebody comes at me with a weapon, I'm going to kill them.
I mean, that's definitely fair.
Likewise.
Self-preservation.
I think we're all gonna kill first, ask questions later if we start getting attacked, to be honest.
We never ask questions first. Never goes that way.
No, it doesn't.
You didn't ask questions later.
Yeah, you chop off their legs and then ask questions.
Which is why this time we want to get information.
So what you're saying is don't throw the heads.
Don't throw the heads. No. Not yet, at least.
Darn it.
Wait until the time's right, then throw the heads.
I'm sure we'll be able to kill plenty of people, but we should definitely figure out what the hell they're doing.
No, that makes sense. But do you really think it's 80 people?
No,
I mean,
probably not.
Seems like a lot to have to sustain for...
He's definitely over-exaggerating, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely got the feeling he might have been over-exaggerating that. But it's hard to say how much. Could it have been like 50? Could it have been 10? Who knows? He probably was panicking. So we should go figure that out for ourselves.
So, do we take care... So, gentleman lives at the house that this place is underneath. Do we sit here and wait for the gentleman to come back? Or do we just, once we figure out where his house is, we go to the house and hope that he just shows up? Two birds,
we could just be casually sitting in his living room waiting for him.
I mean, I think our best plan of action would be gather information first.
Okay.
Before we just, especially with a situation like this where we have no idea what's going on, we should figure out what's happening. I think we should go in when he's not there, if we can, and then figure out what to do.
So we put the bounty on hold temporarily.
I mean, we have a month to kill this guy.
Fair enough. But my thing is I have a feeling he might show up when we're there.
I mean, if we specifically plan it so that if we watch for a few days and have the kids tell us if it is a rotation, we can specifically plan it while he's doing his rotation of the different bars and stuff in the inns, so that he's not there, gather information, and then plan from that knowledge to go back to his place, or to find him wherever he is and fight him at that point.
Because what we could do is yeah, that makes sense. We could do that. It's not a bad idea. Because the more information we have, the more prepared we are.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no surprises.
Yeah.
Or at least less surprises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22 and 29 against everybody's perception defense.
Both of mine are 33, I think.
Mine's 31.
29.
Alright. Titan Defender. So,
yeah.
You guys notice as the door opens twice and people come in, and but you do notice there was definitely a third time that someone came in that you didn't notice, but there's now 4 dwarves covered in grime and muck sitting at a table.
Well, that's awfully convenient.
I mean, are they talking?
Not at the moment.
We should listen in on their conversation.
How far away are they from us?
4 tables, kind of across the room.
I mean, how big is this room? It's probably not a huge bar.
No, it's about 20 feet by 40 feet.
Would it make sense for you to stealth over there?
Maybe.
I mean...
At least get closer. Yeah.
They would probably notice me.
The big hairy dog.
I mean, I do have a pretty good pretty good stealth, but it works when it wants to, and it doesn't work when it wants to, and most of the time it doesn't work. So, I mean, there's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that I've actually read my, you know.
Well, you have your boots on, so you're just stealth.
I also have Shadow Flow armor, though, that all stealth checks are made at advantage and can be made as a 0-second action.
Yep.
I really feel like Mist is with these boots on. You're just like blurred out. You're just like
I literally am Mist.
You're literally just you're vibrating everywhere.
No, he just chooses what point and he just vibrates and he just like dissipates out of existence.
I did not give my consent to be in this video. You are John Cena. Can't see me. You're right in front of me. No, I'm not.
So Mist is gonna try and stealth.
Okay.
Zach, he also does the thing where he tears away through the wall. Are you sure about that?
I know. Do I get to re-roll both of them or just one?
Just one.
That's way better. I rolled a 19 instead of a 2.
Nice.
I thought that one was a 1 last time.
It was not, but
It's
so 19 plus 25.
Jeez.
44.
44.
Again, Mist is just
You're all just sitting
stealth.
at the table, and suddenly Mist is not there.
Yep.
Just
Quite.
pick up that glass and drink what's left of it.
Good, I didn't want it anyway.
Right.
Gonna get close to the dwarves.
Alright.
I'm not gonna be like right underneath their table or anything like that. But I'm gonna try and get as close as I can.
You think you might be able to.
Oh, okay. Then I am gonna get underneath the table.
Just got your claws out and you're hanging upside down underneath the
But
table.
As I do this, I'm still sort of pretending like I'm a cat, just in case.
Still in armor with...
Yes.
What cat doesn't wear armor?
a pistol in there.
Yeah. Shh. I
Now,
can
where
right
did-
across the room with my tail fluffy and in the air.
Where did
Stealthy.
my animal go that was carrying all of my weapons? For real, I lost it again. Whoever told me that the cat was going to stay by my side with the weapons clearly doesn't know how cats work. I should have gone with the capybara to begin with, but no, I got talked out about in that one, and I went with the cat. This is what Cav is literally saying.
No. They're gonna look for a cat.
Are going to start looking around for your lost cat to help you out.
Alright, you rolled a 44 stealth. It's fine, you're invisible.
Just how the jokes write themselves.
I was sitting here and I was about to ask you, are you actually saying that out loud? I didn't even need to. You told me yourself.
Cav is like 7 drinks in at this point.
I'm gonna shoot Cav a glare like, really?
18?
Yeah, you're not even buzzed.
Well, he pretends to be buzzed.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No, he's just stupid.
Yeah, he doesn't have the circlet too.
Because he's sitting here, hasn't done it while we were walking down the street yet.
It would have taken 3 hours instead of the 30 minutes.
I mean, still.
What's that sign? What's that sign? What's that sign?
Right, the dwarves look around for a minute or so, and then they shrug and return to their table.
So, see, you're fine. You're used to this with Cav.
The highest one got a 36.
Oh wow.
Ken, you're fine. You can kill me later.
I mean, it actually might have helped because they got up from the table and I just went underneath it.
I don't see a problem with this.
Write it down.
I guess I just sit there and listen in.
You know, isn't he just a pain to work for? Yeah, right? I mean, why should we have to work for him? Because he ate 7 of us last week. That's why. Yeah. I guess that does make sense, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. Yeah, come on. You don't want to go their way, do you? You don't want to end up in his stomach. No. I guess you're right. Yeah. Big bad wolf story. It's never been more true, has it? No, it hasn't. Well, I guess we're just gonna keep doing it for him. Keep bringing more. Yeah. I've got a caravan coming in next week, and should be some more help on it. Well, really? How many more are we getting? 30. 30? Yeah. You mean I might get to sleep next week? Yeah. Damn.
I hope that's hellaciously loud.
And then the mist could not hear the rest of the conversation because Cav was snoring through it.
Nope, just the one. One really loud one, and then it just ends, and then it goes back to peaceful quiet.
Maybe once we can get enough of the boys here, we start getting some girls. It's been way too long. And he doesn't pay us enough to visit the brothels. No, he doesn't, does he? We could just take one of the pieces. It'd be a nice little payment for us, right? Yeah, I think it would be. But could we really do it? Yeah. He's not there that often anyways. Yeah, you're right. We could take one. And then, just pass it off to a trader. One of the caravans heading out of town. You won't even notice it's gone. Especially if we're still hitting our quota. How many could we take? Well, last week, I didn't bring up 6. I didn't bring up 2. I didn't bring up 3. I didn't bring up 8. 8? 8. Really? Yeah. Well then, I'd say that's quite a pretty sum. So if we could each take 2, don't you? Yeah, I think we could. Hell, if we took 2, how many do you think that'd get us? I don't know. I mean, each of them's got to be worth what? Even a small one. 8, 10. Easy. Yeah, easy. Could we even just get out? I think we could, but I think we gotta play this smart, boys. And I think we gotta start stockpiling. Well, no, stockpiling. What if he finds that? All right. Maybe stockpiling isn't quite right. But I think if we each make 2 pieces go missing a week, yeah, well, I think that we could start to sell them off. Maybe even the first 1 or 2 with the next caravan out. The ones that's bringing in the 30 new ones. Yeah, I like where you're going with this. I thought you might. Yeah, I like it too, and me. All right. Well, so this, boys. On that caravan, we make sure these pieces are going back out with it. We'll even sell it cheap, huh? Maybe we entice them, get them to bring in a couple of their buddies, because we got to make sure the stuff is leaving town. We don't want him to find it back in town, do we? Because if he sees this and he realizes that he didn't sell that one, he's going to be mighty angry, don't you think? Oh, mighty angry. We don't want to see him when he gets mighty angry again, do we? No, we don't. I'm still trying to fix that vat, that steel vat that he just shattered. No, I don't want to see him angry. That's right, boys. So, if we don't want to see him angry, then we got to make sure we're getting out of the city. And if they're getting out of the city, we got to make sure there's people leaving the city. People that want to buy, people that don't know. So, I say, sell them to the first group cheap, cut them in, say, hey, you bring people. And you know what? We'll even cut you in. We'll give them one off the top, mark up our prices to the others. That's getting people in here quick to buy. Then we'll have the money. And then we can what? Well, we can hire some people to get rid of them ourselves. And then just keep the whole thing for us, huh? Cut out these other losers. Oh, yeah. I'm liking where this is going. I thought you might. So, what do you think, boys? We in? Yeah. We in. That's what I thought. Alright. Next round's on me. Drink up, everybody. And they all down their tankards, and one of them gets up, heads on over to the bar to grab refills. Missed what you do. You gonna keep hanging out, or?
I am gonna keep hanging out. I kind of want to I want to use a perception check to study these guys and see if I can see anything on them, as maybe through the dirt or in the dirt, that might kind of give me a clue of what they're talking about.
I mean, it is pretty hard under the table.
Okay, it's too dark.
Well, I mean, it's not too dark. You can just see them from about here down.
Yeah, but maybe on their boots or pants or whatever.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
If they've got their hands on their knees or anything.
Hands are up on the table.
Okay, but still.
Yeah. Sure.
Because I might as well. I'm going to re-roll that.
Alright. Luck it is.
Yeah. Luck be a lady tonight. It jumped out. Do I re-roll it?
Go ahead.
Go with what it said. It rolled the same number, which is fine because that's still 28.
Alright. I mean, it is... Everything you're able to make off of it is dirt. There's definitely ash and soot. And you smell dirt, grime, and fire, smoke. All the kinds of things that you would associate with an underground forge or smelting facility or something along those lines. You're not getting much necessarily cave off of them. They don't seem that kind of dirty. But underground. And you also wouldn't necessarily say that they're miners.
But I can't tell more than that.
Can't tell more than that. It's not like they've got... You don't see any things like flecks of gold or anything like that. Nothing to make you think that they are working the stone.
Okay. I see what you mean. Okay. I mean, I'll chill for another couple minutes and see if the conversation leads to anything else. But
they start turning to just some general conversation that seems relatively uninteresting.
Okay, then I'll leave.
Okay.
And I'll tell them what I heard.
Sounds good.
How many people?
It was a quiet conversation.
Yeah.
How many people are in the tavern now?
18.
18.
Well, it at least seems like they're not any happier with, probably, I would assume, from that conversation, Christabone, but could be wrong.
Well, I mean, if he ate them,
Yeah, it's probably.
it's more fear-inducing than
Yeah.
happy work-life balance because they don't even sleep.
Yeah.
32 against everyone's perception defense.
Both of mine are 33.
31.
29.
All right. So,
Someone's a little bit more oblivious than the rest of us.
Mist and Granira,
Uh-huh.
you two notice the door open. The other two don't. Just for the next patron coming in. Are you glancing every time that the door opens, or are you?
Yeah.
Cool. So, crouching as they step through the door, you see a 12-foot tall black organ with graying hair and an eye patch on his left eye.
Yar!
Nudge, nudge.
Whoa.
I think that might be our wolf.
I agree.
Look around a little.
Pretend like we're not looking at him.
He'll walk on over to the dwarves. Lunch? Yes, sir. You got a little time left. All right. No. Step away from the table. He'll come, and he'll sit in the seat across from Cav.
Okay, I feel your cheese stuck out of my tooth. Can I help you, Fred?
I see you've had a few drinks. Next round on me.
I don't say no to drinks. Sorry, I don't say no to drinks.
Anybody else in?
I'll take one.
I'm okay, thank you.
Both your characters turn it down.
Mist goes, yeah.
There's my cat! Animal merchant sold me the defective cat. Was gonna leave my side and keep leaving my side.
Alright. 2 drinks.
Gonna be 3. 1 for him, 1 for Casper, 1 for me.
Well, he wasn't necessarily including himself in the...
Oh, I only drink if I had known that. I don't drink unless the person's offering me.
He was saying to you all,
No, I know.
2 drinks, not to the bartender. He gets up, and he comes back with 3 mugs. Slides them over. To good health.
And long life.
It's already been too long. Drinks it. Puts it down. So I hear you're looking for me. Well, here I am. What can I do for you?
I heard you got some work. Hearing through the grapevine. And if the money's right,
kind of work you're looking for? Because I heard you already had a job. I heard that. Well, I'd heard you accepted a contract. I heard you're trying to kill me. Well, I'm right here. Go right ahead. Enjoy. Have fun.
Contracts can be broken.
Yes, they can.
I didn't really put pen to paper on anything. Just accepted a piece of paper saying your name on it. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to follow through.
Sure. Sure. Always an option. Always an option. And the Jacobs, they got their jobs. Just the Jacobs. So, that being said, I'm here. What can I do for you?
Let's get something straight. First, the kid that you ripped the arm off of, or the kid that you made him rip his own arm off of, he's off limits. Yeah, he shouldn't have been stupid where he was, but...
He turns around to look at the dwarves. Question for you.
Do we care about the dwarves?
No.
No.
I think they might be assholes.
Did you deal with a kid earlier today? And they visibly pale. Well, he was snooping, he was. Snooping. I see. How'd you know he was snooping? Well, he was being sneaky.
He was being snoopy.
He was climbing on the shelves. I hadn't quite fixed that one. And, well, he was going after the orb. The orb, you say? After the orb. Let's see. And what did you do to him? Well, boss, we just tried to capture him. I see. You tried to capture him. And you didn't. No, boss. He killed Davies, and we grabbed him, but the little guy cut his arm off. The little guy cut his arm off. Little guy. How many of you got left down there right now?
I mean, he's sitting at our table.
Yep, we're listening to the dwarves.
You said 53?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
53. 53. And you said he was a little tyke. Yeah. Yeah. He's probably 13, 14 years old. Probably weighs about as much as one of your legs. Probably comes up to about your waist. So just, I might be taller than one of you, eh? Okay. Yeah, boss. 53 of you. And one boy.
Seems to me you have a security problem.
And you feel that the right answer was to name a child. You couldn't, you know, get in front of the entrance and just stop him, or you know, use ropes to tie him up, or a net, or I don't know. Had he actually taken anything? No, boss. So we hadn't actually taken anything. And you say, fuck it all. Let's just kill him. Yeah, 53 of you. Yeah?
I feel like at this point the whole bar is just watching this conversation.
They are. I see.
How long has it been? I'm gonna snap my fingers and just get my own tankard of ale and just chug that one.
I see. Would you, excuse me for just a moment. I'll be right back with you, I promise. He's looking back at you all right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Take your time.
Thank you.
Go do your thing.
And to everybody in here right now, these gentlemen, they work for me. We've got a contract with me. They they seem to have caused some great harm to a child. A poor, innocent, defenseless child. They ganged up 53 harm. Davies, did you include Davies in your count? No, boss. So 54. 54 of you there were.
What a bunch of assholes!
Well,
say that under your breath, like,
That's another patron.
you all mind.
What a bunch of dicks!
Would anybody object to me taking out the trash? At which point the dwarves all jump up and bolt through the door.
I got some trash that you can take out with you, please.
And he, out from a little satchel in his bag, pulls out a massive spear and in one fluid motion just hucks it and skewers all 4 dwarves against the wall.
Now I know why it's kind of a leaky stool.
I assume there might be a little piss on those stools too before they got up and left.
Well, damn it all. Now I've only got 49 looking down there. Might shame.
Dude.
Walks on over and he pulls the spear out, lifts it and the dwarves up. Are you all dead? Are you dead? You quite thoroughly dead? One of them groans a little bit and his arm shuffles. Oh, you're not dead yet.
Ding, 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 ding.
Lowers it. I guess I am a mite hungry. Just bites his head straight off. Holds the spear up and just shakes it, and their bodies just shoot, into a pile on the floor. Puts it back into his little bag. Jerry, clean up, please. Come on over and sit down with you all again. Apologies about that. I'm so sorry to interrupt our conversation. I had to take out the trash. One of the chores. I apologize.
You didn't take out my mother-in-law like I wanted you to.
As he's staring straight at your face and sees
Look, that was another patron who said that. There's 18 people in there. Somebody else is knee-deep, wasted, half-drunk somewhere. Take out the trash.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
I want to see exactly, like, what is he actually feeling as he does this. Nat 20.
Okay.
He is feeling absolutely nothing.
Sociopath.
You are quite certain about that. He didn't feel a single thing doing that. He didn't even feel happy. It was literally just taking out the trash to him. So, back to my question. I said I'm very sorry. Here, let me get you all another drink. I see you had another one. Good for you. How many more at the table? One?
I'll do another one.
Both your characters?
No. Meow.
Good kitty. Good kitty.
All right.
If you're not careful, I'll slap
One for the cat. One for the dog. One for the man.
That was Quinira raising her hand.
Oh.
Yes.
I said which one?
Yeah, you said meow.
No, the cat was just staring with a meow, pretending to be a cat. I don't want to hail.
Got it. Alright, Quinira. One for the girl, one for the dog, one for the man. Coming right up. Jerry, 4, please.
Poor Jerry.
The bartender comes on over and clunks 4 more on. Please, enjoy. So, what can I do for you?
Seems you have a security issue.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, the kid was able to get down to whatever it is you're doing down there, and 54 of your guys couldn't take care of him. Who else is spying on you that you're not aware of?
No, I can't say that I have anything to hide. You want to come see?
I do. I can't speak for my group, though.
I love seeing weird fits in the weird places.
Yeah. You want to come see? You want to come see my discovery?
Sure. Meow.
Sure, why not?
All right.
If Mist will allow it, I'll pick Mist up and put him on top of my head.
Yeah, go for it. Miss mostly trusts you at this point.
Right.
I feel like you're just like belly flopped on its head, so your arms hanging off its muzzle.
If you're not careful, I'll swat your nose.
I thought you were going to say pee on him.
Oh.
Just run it down his back.
I'm not that kind of asshole.
Hold on.
Do you want some milk?
I'm sure you know where my house is.
Oh, yeah.
Come meet me after sundown. I'll give you the grand tour. You can see exactly what your little friend came so.
Now,
What's his name, by the way?
Not going to tell you that.
That's fair. Can't say I blame you. Can't say I blame you.
His name is Lix-a-Lot Jr.
Keeping a good boy like that. Yeah. Can't say I blame you. Well then. Anyone want to try to kill me?
Not
Like I
yet.
said, I'm sitting right here. I'm not currently armed.
Yeah, but you are.
Sure.
Aren't we all always armed when you get to this level?
But I'm sitting right here. You can see nobody cares if you take out the trash in this place. Go ahead. Anyone want to take out the trash?
As of right now, information is power, and we want information.
See,
So,
Absolutely true.
cards on the table.
any information I can give you.
Potentially, but I think for now that we don't need to discuss that.
Great.
We're not going to discuss it here in the street.
Great. Well then, I'll be home after sundown. After sundown. I've got a mighty few things to take care of before sundown reaches.
Yeah, I sound like someone's mother-in-law need to be taken out.
You might take him up on that. Could use a little run. Well then, good day. See you tonight. He will stand up, incline his head to you all.
Oh, I thought we were outside. I thought we walked outside.
No, you're definitely still at
My bad.
We're at the table.
I don't know why I thought we walked outside.
Somebody will look. They'll walk on out. What do you all do?
Drink the ale.
Is it possible to unsummon Snarf and resummon him? Like instantaneously? Can I do that and then have him follow? Because we really don't know where his house is. Can I just do that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely.
In all the contracts I've done, that is the simplest, scariest one I've run into yet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Mist and Cav just look at each other. You guys don't get out much, do you?
I mean, yeah.
I just started doing this like a year ago. I haven't seen a lot yet.
I mean, to be fair, the wax-faced man was pretty creepy.
I'm sorry, the what?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen some stuff.
Yeah.
The wax face man?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what his face was underneath, but on top of it was wax.
You ever burnt a candle?
I'm gonna look at him dead in the eye with the really? No, I just live in the dark 24/7. Of course, I've seen a candle.
I said burnt a candle.
I'll burn the candle too.
Well, there's some candles that give off nice aromas, and there's other candles that give off really shit aromas. He gave off really shit aromas.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure I
It was nasty.
vomited and then ate my vomit
And then vomited again.
and ate that again. It was an endless cycle. It was a fun time.
But it wasn't.
None of that sounds fun.
It was the other one that we did throw through the fire, so that was great. But still.
Throat? Alright.
You don't want to know.
I mean, you enticed me with a story of wax face man. Now I'm a story for another time, but
Indeed.
definitely another time.
Cav is going to see through Snarf's eyes and just kind of.
Right, it's good to follow him.
Yeah.
Right.
Think.
He's currently just wandering around.
That's fair. But if like they wanted to talk about that story, Cav doesn't need to be there for that. So.
That's fair.
You want to stay here for so what time of day is it now?
Late afternoon.
Was thinking maybe we can ask some of the other bar patrons and maybe the bartender about how they feel about Christabone.
Yeah, I can do that.
Just to see, because someone put out a contract on him,
Yeah.
the whole entire rest of the town might think he's useful. Just out of curiosity.
He might be bringing infrastructure and money into the city.
Yeah.
Possible.
So, when I was going to kind of start off with a bartender.
Jeremiah?
Jerry.
Jerry?
Fred. Bob. Who cares? He's going to go up to the bartender and ask, so that guy, is he here a lot?
Leaves too much trash.
How do you...
I gotta clean up.
That doesn't sound like a good time.
No. Could be worse.
Oh?
Yeah. Sometimes he comes back and finishes his meal.
And that's worse?
Yeah.
Watching him eat people?
Oh, no, because then he just leaves all the guts lying
Oh.
around. At least like this, I got basically whole bodies. I just gotta clean up that little bit of...
Is this a common occurrence?
Once or twice a week.
That's gotta be real annoying.
That sounds pretty... Oh.
Yeah. But he pays.
Oh, he pays?
Yeah.
What does he pay? Just for the ale?
Well, I mean, gives me a stipend for cleaning.
Should ask him if you might know about a contract on his head.
I mean, is he...
Well, and as far as the Jacobs family told you, the actual city guards put out a contract on this.
Oh, okay.
I assume you really don't care about the guy either way, about him in specific. Guys like that.
Can't say I do.
Is the trash that he takes out always actually trash?
I've never seen him do anything other than to the dwarves.
So he's only killing dwarves then.
In here, yeah.
Were these normal dwarves?
Okay, well...
He's never harmed another patron, never spoken foul to another patron.
Interesting.
Never even comes in or leaves drunk.
Interesting.
I deal with a lot worse slop.
And this crazy, psychotic guy might turn out to be useful. I mean, let's just say. It doesn't sound like he's a terrible citizen. At least for these people.
Well, thanks for the ale.
Thanks for paying.
Guess just kind of wander around the other patrons and just ask them, basically.
Well, did you want to go to the other taverns?
Probably, but not yet.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see, like, general consensus among random drinkers. Do they care?
The rest of them won't talk to you about him.
Oh, okay.
No.
Flat out refuse.
Alright. Well,
They don't necessarily look like they're, like, hiding information or covering anything. They're just like, I'm willing to talk about that big guy.
The fear is greater than...
They have no desire to risk being on his bad side.
I see.
He is trash.
That's fair.
Right. There. Yeah. Answering your questions gets them nothing. Being on his bad side gets them dead. So there's a... And, you know, answering your questions may not get them on his bad side, but that's not something they want to risk.
They don't. Yeah, that's fair.
Understandable.
Okay, well, I guess it probably wouldn't be the worst idea to go to a couple of those other taverns and just see if there's a similar consensus before we move forward.
Alright.
Yeah.
Although it raises a question of if he's actively murdering the dwarves in the area over... I mean, this one with Ollie, a little more sense made, but sounds like he's got a history of nonsensical violence.
Yeah, so far it seems to be only towards his workers, though. Which, you know, not necessarily saying that he's a good guy or anything, but
Yeah.
Oh, no.
he's just not going around killing, like, random people, it seems like we were led to believe.
Yeah, it's
That
definitely
will-
specific targets.
I mean, he is maiming and killing passerbys. Isn't that what the contract was for?
Supposedly.
Yeah,
Supposedly. Okay.
That's-
supposedly.
Yeah, and that's why it's put out by the guards to the Jacobs family and not to the Assassin's Guild, is there's no
Mm-hmm.
proof.
Gotcha.
They
Okay.
have not been able to prove that it's Christobon causing these murders. That's, yeah, the only
Could be a
information that
copycat.
Yeah,
A
or
lookalike.
just some murderer, or...
have is that Christobon is an old battle veteran and is rumored to be killing passerbys at night.
Okay. Well, I mean,
That is...
if this is him,
And that the contract was put out by the
City guard.
city guard, you were told that, and you were told that because or Mist even asked specifically, well, why wasn't this brought to the Assassin's Guild to deal with? And the answer given was, well, it's just rumored. There is no proof.
So
they have not been able to provide enough proof for the Assassin's Guild to take out an actual contract with the Assassin's Guild.
This might work in our favor then, because if he's preoccupied tonight, let's just hypothetically speaking that every night somebody is dying.
Yeah, you don't even know the frequency of these crimes. You don't know anything about these crimes.
But like, let's say for instance, hypothetically speaking,
city guard.
Yeah, speaking.
Let's go find a city guard then.
Yeah. But I do think we should ask the other taverns. Yeah. I just want to see.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the area in general.
Well, and you've got the names of 8 other taverns that he's visited this afternoon.
Yeah. So I want to go to we don't need to go to all of them, but I just think.
Where I was hypothetically going was if it's not him, or if it is him, and if the frequency of his killing is every night, and he's preoccupied tonight, and with us, and he doesn't kill anybody, then we know it's him. But if there's something that, if there's still a killing, then tonight, then might be pointed. The fingers were pointed incorrectly at this person.
Yeah, I mean, we should ask questions for sure. Yeah. We should find out more information.
I mean, could they be misconstruing it as him killing the dwarves as killing passerbys? Because I mean, to a guard, I mean, to a guard, a Worgen just off 4 dwarves with 4 dwarf patrons. So, I mean,
that's fair.
Yeah, they don't necessarily know that they work for him, and they might. But again, that's part of why I think we should go ask questions. But
agreed.
Now, this part of the city because I'm pretty sure there's, if I remember correctly, there's tiers of the city. There's cheap. Okay, we're in the poor section, right?
Correct. And in fact, this one is in the actual slums.
Yeah. So there's most likely not a lot of guards around here,
if any.
Yeah.
So we'll have to go up to the nicer parts.
And that might be something we wait till tomorrow to do.
Yeah.
But.
Well, I mean, if one or two of the taverns are in the rich or in the nicer part where there are guards, we could just ask a guard in passing.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, do we know where these taverns are? Where are they? Are they all down here in the poor section?
No. So there's 3. So there's 1 more in the slums. There's 2 others just on the base level, and the rest are all in the middle tier.
Okay.
So you want to head?
I think we just start and go up, and then if we see any guards while we're on our way up, we can ask. Fine. But.
All right. So you guys are gonna check out the taverns, try to run into a guard, and get some information.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you all head out of the leaky stool, ready to go on your way. That is where we'll end for tonight.